Hello and welcome to Chip Off Your Block Toys, or welcome back. My name is Jeff, or Chip, or Hey You, or pretty much anything. Anyway, today we are going to continue. We started yesterday. We started building a set from the hidden side, which is very interesting. Actually, I do like it. And in a way, I kind of feel stupid because I parted out like, I don't know, I have to look, but probably well over 100 of these in my Bricklink store back in the day. And then I never kept one for myself, and I probably should have, because I had to buy it on the market for a little more. Now that's discontinued, but whatever, you live and learn. What set are we talking about? We're talking about set number 70422. This is the Shrimp Shack Attack. And let's go ahead and change cameras and let's switch over. If you guys would, I would appreciate if you hit the like button, and I would appreciate too if you haven't subscribed already, if you'll go ahead and do that. Oh, I got to turn on the camera. Oops. All right. Sorry about that. That's just the fun of my life, is sometimes I don't have things together. And definitely not today. All right. Well, guys, I've been spending my days working on my Bricklink store, and work on my Bricklink store I did. I started to organize all those pieces. I have about 130,000 pieces that I added to my store. We're up at about 750,000 right now. No, I didn't mean this to be a shameless plug. I'm just talking about what I've been doing lately. And I got a joke for you. And okay. The cemetery is the dead center of every town, by the way, if you didn't know that. And I do admit, I do like this guy's hat that's here. He's got that server hat thing, like what you used to see at Johnny Rockets. I don't even know if Johnny Rockets is still around. I haven't been to one in like over 6 years. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's just build this one. This is going to be a stream with a hard deadline. I have to leave here. I got a doctor's appointment at 1 o'clock my time. Right now it's 11, and it's about an hour. Well, it's not an hour. It's like 40 minutes away, 45 minutes away, depending on traffic. But basically, I got to cut and run as soon as I'm right at noon, because I don't want to be late. This is a very important doctor's appointment for me, so I will be cutting and running at that time. Oh boy. So how's everyone doing today? I do have some news of the weird. In fact, let's get right to it. Let's do a news of the weird story. All right. And this is called Truth is Stranger Than Netflix. On July 19th, 36-year-old Stephen Blassetti allegedly stole a boat and took it for a joyride on the Hudson River in New York. Stephen notably wasn't wearing any clothes when he committed the theft, for which he was charged with grand larceny, criminal possession of stolen property, and reckless endangerment. Nothing about public nudity? Okay. He was admitted to New York Presbyterian Hospital in New York for a psychiatric evaluation, but early on July 23rd, Stephen slipped out of his handcuffs as the police officer guarding him slept, borrowed a doctor's lab coat, and left the hospital. He was last seen on surveillance video walking down a sidewalk barefoot. Okay, well, that's a little weird. That's why I like news of the weird. And in case you haven't tuned in before, I am going for the world's record for my city. My shop is certainly big enough. I don't think, actually, I know I don't have enough Lego as it currently stands to do it, but I do have a lot. So I'm hoping that with time and with the space that I have, I can do that. And this is really weird. I thought everything was here, but oh, here it is. I always love when I do that. When I think I'm missing something, but I'm really not. It's pretty easy to do with Lego. I do it all the time. I'm pretty sure you guys do too. All right, and we also have some Reddit stuff we can go over. Reddit is actually one of my favorite things. There's a lot. Well, one thing I like Reddit for is it has nothing to do with Lego. It has to do with home improvement. There's a home improvement page where people like go in and say, hey, I have this problem, or I want to buy this house, and I see this. What do you think? And that's what I like about it. There's just all these threads. There's coin collecting, which I have to say, I don't collect coins. I used to collect stamps. So it is kind of nice to have, but it is nice to have different things out there that you can explore. And one of the things I'd like to talk about today is a thread called Am I the A-hole? I always like those situations. It's kind of embarrassing, what people are willing to put on the internet. But then again, you have to remember the internet is mostly anonymous, and people make accounts that are throwaway just to put these things out there. So I can laugh with them or at them, either one. I prefer not to laugh at people, though. I'm not a cruel person. I'm just a weird one. That's all. And I think Mrs. Chip would agree that I'm a weird one. Oh, boy. And I will also admit I kind of struggled today to do this live stream because today's been another one of those days, seeing as I'm going to the doctor's appointment, and it's kind of a concerning issue that I'm seeing them about. I had trouble sleeping last night, and because I had trouble sleeping, I woke up early, and my body just kicked me out of bed and said, "You're awake," and I said, "No, I'm not." My body says, "Oh, yes, you are," and so my body went out, and I got up way earlier, like 4 hours before I normally do, and I'm just dead tired, and it's been a rough morning. I'm not asking for sympathy. I'm just telling you what happened. I don't think I get sympathy if I ask for it. All right, I'm just joking around, guys. All right, so let's do another News of the Weird, shall we? Okay, at the Ride Hotel in California, Fox 5 Atlanta reported peacocks and peahens are part of the appeal as they wander the property. But on July 20th, after a guest reported seeing two men loading one of the birds into a cage in a pickup truck, the hotel's manager initiated a count of the flock, realizing that only 4 of the 15 original birds remained. Quote, "We're not sure why anyone would do anything like this," close quote, he said. But the male birds are valued at $2,000, the females at $1,000. The colorful birds have become tame and like pets to the staff at the hotel. Police are depending on tips from the public to locate the animals. I have to say that's pretty sad. He says, I think he's being a little naive when he says, well, we don't know why they took them. Yeah, you do. If the males are worth $2,000 and the females are worth $1,000, and they stole, how many would that be? Like 11-year birds? You know exactly why. That's an easy $22,000. And I'm not saying they should have done that. Heck no, they shouldn't have. But the hotel's out of luck. Oh, and also today I was working on my schedule for what I'm going to do the next couple weeks on the channel, and just to let you guys know, we've got several things planned. One of the things that we have planned is we're going to start the Riverside Scholars. That is one of the sets from the Bricklink Designer 4 series. We built a couple of the other ones already, and Riverside Scholars, and then we have oh, come on, the Wild West train. And I know they call it the Wild West train, but the Western train, we have that, and that'll be a nice addition. In fact, probably the next couple of streams, well, when I get this, what I got planned here done, we might break out some of the Westerns. I've got a lot of the Western from the 90s. Western sets like the jail, the general store, Fort Lego Rado. I'm trying to remember what else there is. But I have those older vintage sets, and I think that'd be really cool if I could build them and then, you know, display it right next to the train. I think that'd be really cool. Okay, so where does this go? Oh, right here. Okay. And actually, my lug is doing a show in Evanston, Wyoming, and that's going on this weekend. I'm not participating in it. Plain and simple, I don't have the funds to travel right now. But I do wish them the best. I hope the show turns out really well, and I hope there's a lot of big turnout. I've been to that show probably 3 or 4 times, and it's an annual show. I've lived here in this area, well, general area, I should say, for 6 years. So yeah, I've been to that show like 3 times, and it's a good show. It actually takes place in a really cool spot. If you guys know Evanston, Indiana, apologize, but if you don't know it, here's the deal. It's a old train roundhouse, and there's only a few of them left in the country. And this roundhouse is so big, I think it houses like 20-something engines, or it can. I mean, it doesn't anymore because it's old, but it's really huge. And hey, Cajun, how you doing? And hey, Garvit, how you doing? Well, since you stopped by, let me share a joke with you real quick. You know, children are a lot like farts. You're proud of your own, but other people's are gross. So there's your joke. Yeti, how's your morning going, man? If you would hit a drop a like, as they say. Okay, so I was telling you about the show. So Evanston, Indiana, they have put the money in, and they've restored part of the roundhouse, and a section of it, I think it's like about 6 of the doors, has been restored, and it's not for trains anymore. It's a convention center. So it's a really unique one, and I've never seen anything like it. So it's pretty cool. That was funny and weird at the same time. Well, I'm a dad, so I enjoyed the joke. Yeah. But you are correct. Yeah, that is a little weird. And I mean, I'm the king of weird, I think. My lapel mic gave out on me. I did a 10-minute video this morning of a city update. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. You know, there's something about the lapel mics, man, because I bought one as well, and it only lasted me about 6 months, and then it just quit working. And I was kind of upset because I'm like, dang it. I'm sorry you're going through that. The update though on the laptop, real quick, because speaking of equipment failure, you guys know that what was that, 2 nights ago? I can't remember now. It was Tuesday night. So yeah, 2 nights ago. My laptop crapped out on me, and my son looked at it and he said something about thermal paste needs to be replaced and something else. Anyway, I don't care. I handed him the credit card, told him to go on Amazon, buy what he needed to fix it. And anyway, I checked the tracking and it should be here today. So I'm hoping my son, I can't guarantee it, but I'm hoping he has time tonight to work on it. And then that way tomorrow I can have my, can have my old computer back. Because right now I'm on my really, really old computer. In fact, I'm kind of surprised it still works because I haven't booted it up. Oh gosh, it was in the closet for like, if I had to guess, well, I'll tell you what. I moved in this house 3 years ago, and I've never plugged it in since then. So it's been at least 3 years. I'm doing my homework. I have an old Bluetooth headset that works pretty good, but I want a lapel mic. Yeah, I hope he's able to fix it. And I have faith in him. He'll be able to. I'm just hoping we don't have to buy more parts. How's that? Buying parts just kind of bites. All right, got another joke for you. Did you hear about the 2 5G towers that got married? Yeah, their reception was awesome. Yeah, I know that was pretty dumb, but I love it. That is my kind of joke. All right. Yeti, this joke is definitely on a level of what I usually tell. So yeah, kind of young child warning right here. All right. So I like my women. I like my women just like I like my COVID-19 and easy to spread. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have gone there, but I do like that joke. When I heard it for the first time, I thought it was hilarious. And bless my heart. Well, thank you, Yeti. Thank you. Yes, I do realize that normally being told bless your heart is not a compliment. I'm well aware of that. After all, I did live in Kentucky for 2 years, and good old Kentucky people taught me a lot of things. They taught me a lot of sayings. We discussed that before. And I don't know, man. I kind of miss Kentucky because that is one thing I just really liked about it. Is here's the same way though. I guess it's probably a small town thing more than it is a state. I just like the fact that people are upfront with you, and they don't play games with you. Like if they don't like you, you know it right away, and there's like it's not an issue. They just pretty much stay away from you. And in the city, people will. Oh, it's so good to see you, and then they're flipping you off with their other hand, And I don't care for those games. Kentucky people were very honest, and it was just like, oh, cool, how you doing? Haven't seen you for a while, and I mean, I don't know, just the environment was different. You really need to be wearing a helmet. Two-faced people. Yeah, that's definitely the thing, man. All right. Here's another joke I got for you that's also on par with the stuff I usually tell you. What happens? What happens when Catwoman kisses Batman? Well, the Dark Knight rises. So, I'm sorry. When I heard that joke, I had to do it. But the Bible warned us about double-minded people and stay away from them. I agree with that, man. There's nothing more frustrating because look, you know, I'm the kind of person that I don't live my life in a way that I try to upset people. I really don't. I actually, I mean, I feel so much better about myself when I actively participate in helping other people, like become better. And I don't mean that in a condescending way. What I mean is like, okay, let's say an older lady in your neighborhood and her husband's passed away and her yard is starting to look real bad because she can't take care of it. She doesn't have the time, whatever. And I sit there and I take my riding lawnmower and I mow her lawn for her. That's the kind of stuff that makes me feel good, like just uplifting people and helping them. So I try to stay away from negative people as much as possible. And that's partially why Mrs. Chip lives in Texas. No, I'm kidding. I shouldn't say that. That was a joke. Please do not take that serious. But yeah, just doing my part to uplift people is awesome. And I look for opportunities. Like, I'll give you an example. There was a girl at my work, and she's a younger girl. She was 18, and yeah, I'm not trying to be mean, but she didn't really have a father figure in her life. Her dad been in jail for many years, and she never said for what. Don't care. That's the deal. Well, she got pulled over on the way to work because she bought a brand new car, and it wasn't new, but I mean, new to her. She bought a new car, and the car, she didn't take off the old license plate, and she had the temporary permit in the window. Well, in the state of Utah, and that's where I used to work, that's illegal. You can't have both a license plate and a temporary tag displaying at the same time. But she told me, she says, I don't know what to do because she's like, I tried to get the old plate off and I just can't. The screws just kept spinning. Well, I knew exactly what to do. So I was like, you know what? No problem, man. I said, which one's your car again? And she described it. And I said, okay, I'll get your plate off. And I went out there and I was able to get the plate off very easily. I mean, yeah, it was still spinning. So what I did was I grabbed the edge of the plate and I just pulled it towards me at the same time using a screwdriver to put tension on it, and the screw backed right out. And so I walked right back in where we worked, and I handed her plate. And I was only gone like maybe 2 minutes, and like something as simple as that makes me happy because I mean, to her it meant something because she got a ticket, and to me it was no skin off my nose. I mean, I already had the proper screwdriver in my truck. I always carry a couple tools, mainly because I am a tool. But yeah, I keep tools in my truck. It's no busting my windows, man. Texas is an insane asylum. Well, parts of it are, sure, like Austin area. I think I told you guys that. My oldest daughter, lived in Austin for a bit, and I went to go visit her. And while I was visiting her, I got off the airplane, and the first thing I saw was this guy wearing this green shirt with white lettering saying, "Keep Austin weird." So even they admit it's weird. Oh, hey, John. Sorry, I looked down for a second and comments blew up. John, how you doing? It's good to see you, by the way, and I should probably do this. I'm doing well, John. I think things have been going pretty well. You referred to Porthos as rude. Well, I mean, it is your dog. You can call him whatever you want. Call him, hey, you. Just don't call him late for dinner, right, Enzo? Never mind, Enzo's all conked out. He don't care. One of my favorite things about Enzo is that his face is very expressional. And there are times that Enzo just sits there and gives me that look. And that look is like, dude, really? Right now? You want me? You're serious? Like he does. He just has that look that he can give. And it cracks me the heck up because it's like, yeah, right now, Enzo. I'm telling you to do it. Do it. All right. Where does this go? Oh, this goes actually on the thing? Okay. All right. So we got the... Actually, I think it's pretty cool. We got a little shrimp there. I feel like some TV show, The Orville, then the Galaxy Quest later on. Okay. All right. Well, I'm not going to be doing a live stream tonight. Just because mainly because I don't know when I'm going to be back from the doctors. And I don't want to be rushed back either because I'm going to go see my brother-in-law, Steve. And I don't really get to hang out with him that much anymore. Mostly it's just me being there to drop him off or drop off Spencer so he can work for him. And I just really haven't had a chance to spend much time with him. So probably going to hang out with him because he only lives 10 minutes further than the doctor's office. So no live stream tonight, but there will be the live stream tomorrow. And I'm just looking to see because there's some pieces that looks like, I don't know why they're extra. Okay. Well, okay, guys, we are done with the shrimp attack thing. I do have a couple other sets we can build, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, guys, let's do... I think this one's called the Beach Vacation. So, and this one was used. I don't really care though. Okay, where's the thing? Tell me what set number it is. Oh, there it is. You like a good Friday live stream? Yeah, we're going to start the Riverside Scholars. That's a Bricklink Designer Series 4. We're going to start that one on, there we go, this one. We'll start that on Friday night. And I'm sorry, I just can't think, man. God, I hate dirty Legos, man. That's gross. I really do think it's gross, guys. If you're going to be selling Legos, it's got boogers and shit on it, stuff on there. Don't do that. We start doing a live stream together. We can still do live streams together, Joe. I ain't got no problems with that. In fact, I'll tell you what, if you're available Friday night, how about if I just send you a link and we do Friday together? Oh, don't feel bad, Cajun. You might have already. I was really surprised because someone sent me a link to one of Bevan's Bricks' videos. And I know I've been subscribed because I've been watching Bevan for so long. I used to watch him when he used to do his once or twice a week live streams. I started watching Bevan. God, when did I start watching him? I don't remember the year, but I could tell you, I was watching Bevan back when they were building the I don't remember what he calls it, but his shop. And I've been subscribed to him forever. Well, I haven't seen a video of his for a while. I've been real busy, so I've been watching a whole lot of YouTube. And anyway, too many figures. And when someone sent me a link to one of Bevan's videos, I looked at it and I wasn't subscribed anymore. And I did not unsubscribe from him. So that's probably another reason why I wasn't seeing his videos, because all of a sudden I wasn't subscribed. And personally, I think it's messed up that YouTube thinks they need to unsubscribe us from people. Look, if I want to unsubscribe, I'll do it myself. You don't need to do it for me. And here we're building a little turtle. I think it's really cool. By the way, this turtle is going to be removed from this set and be put on the city very soon on the beach area. So look at that. We got a little turtle there. If you're inactive off their channel, yeah, I hate how they do that though, because just because I don't watch videos from somebody for a little bit doesn't mean I don't ever want to hear from them again. It just means maybe I got busy. Because I mean, honestly, you know, I like Bevan's Bricks' builds. I mean, he's got some really cool stuff that he's done. I mean, yeah, I've seen him build quite a few things. So anyway, I really kind of upset that they unsubscribed me, because, like I said, if I wanted to unsubscribe, I just do it myself. I don't need someone doing it for me. But yeah, you know, whatever. It's YouTube. Did you guys hear about YouTube going to be doing this ID check stuff to make sure you're over 18 before you watch? So dumb. Anyway, and here's a jet ski. All right. John says, just cleaning. Cleaning just about done. We'll work on bedroom and bathroom tonight. Maybe tomorrow I can start back on my Lego. Been busy with the dog. Dual streams are fun. Oh, you mean twice in a day, or you mean being with me? Because if it's being with me, I totally understand. If it's me streaming twice in one day, I feel sorry for everybody. I'm just kidding. They can check my birthday. Yeah. I remember a while back you asked me if you wanted to do a show together every week. Hit me up, so we're planning on something. Okay, yeah, we can definitely. I will. And I Yeti, I gotta admit, man. I mean, like, I really enjoy streaming with you as well. I mean, like, I think our humor style goes really well together. And what I like the most is that I can joke with you. I can even joke about you, and you joke about me as well. And neither one of us give a crap. It's just funny. It's just having fun. And plus, we have a common interest. It's called Lego, and it's also called being a family man. So, yeah. All right. This is a not a very big set at all, and I just noticed that we have a bunch of brown here, the brittle reddish brown. I'm really crossing my fingers and everything else I can cross on my body, that it doesn't. I don't have anything that snaps, because I do not feel like going out to the shop. Being on the channel with Kate. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, thank you. Wait, I don't understand the ID thing. I want to play a playlist overnight. We'll check me for. Oh, no. Okay, so what they did was they released a AI tool, and the AI tool is supposed to be able to determine, and it's only limited right now. It's only, I think they said they selected 14,000 accounts or something, and they're modeling out in the U.S. And what it is that if based off of whatever criteria, and I don't know because I'm not YouTube, but if they feel that you are under the age of 18, it is supposed to prompt you to upload your government ID to prove that you're not under the age of 18. And that's where the controversy and a lot of people are not liking is that people are saying that YouTube does not need a copy of their government issued ID, which I will just say if they have trouble with me, they just need to look at my videos and they'll definitely see that I'm over the age of 18. But I don't want to give anybody my government issued ID on file. Sorry, just don't. Yeah, John says he won't give them drive flag. Yeah, I won't either. I actually think they'll lose a lot of people if they do that. One of the things, though, their excuse is, I think it was in Great Britain, they passed a law that's supposed to be a child safety thing, and that law requires them to do it, and it's really hard for them to determine who's who in which country and all that. So they're saying, oh, we're just going to do it to everybody. So whatever. And I'm not trying to defend them. I'm just telling you that what I've heard online. And yeah, I won't do it either. They do not need a copy of my ID. And here's the thing. I'm not paranoid about them having my ID. I am concerned about the fact that there's hackers everywhere, and there's already enough of my information out there. Can you imagine how bad it would be if somebody hacked? Let's say YouTube does this for a couple of years, and they have 200 million people's IDs on file, and somebody hacks that. Dude, they could start doing all kinds of stuff. Identity theft would be so much easier for them if they had a copy of your ID. And don't think that they can't be hacked just because they're Google. They definitely can be. So that's the controversy. I won't do it. How about the parents just be parents? Hey, man, I agree with you. I didn't let my kids on the internet until they were like 13, 14. In fact, my oldest one really got mad at me because I made her wait because she was my oldest. She couldn't be on the internet until she was like 16 almost. She wasn't quite. She was 15. But yeah, we were strict about that because with how busy life is, I just didn't have the time to sit there and do all that. I did get Net Nanny, and Net Nanny helped, but it's not foolproof. You can get around that. Okay, I got a dumb joke for you. Of course, most of them are dumb, but here you go. How does Harry Potter go down a hill? Well, he walks. J.K. Rowling. Okay, this guy shorted me a piece. Oh, no, he didn't. I say that all the time, and then I find it. Maybe I should quit saying that. Well, see, the other problem is my shoes were hurting my feet, so I went to my drug dealer the other day and I bought a new pair of sneakers off him. I'm not sure what he laced it with, but I'm tripping. Oh, man, bless your heart. Yeah. Whatever you do, don't ever listen to that bad lip reading song about Seagull Stop It Now with Yoda. God, I listened to that 2 nights ago. the night my computer broke, and I went outside and afterwards and started getting stuff done. And oh my gosh, that song has been stuck in my head off and on ever since I listened to it. And I mean, the song is funny. I love the part about Yoda. There was this log. I rolled it all over, and there was a tiny little stick. And I thought, my God, that log had a child. Okay. Do you guys ever listen to like how do you say it's a radio show, but I don't listen to the whole radio show. I only listen to the clips they put on YouTube. And the clips they do are the second date update, where somebody goes out with somebody and then they ghost them afterwards, and they try to call and see if they can get them a second date. You guys ever listen to those? Because I listen to them, and oh my gosh, they crack me up so hard. Just the situations they put themselves in. I was listening to one this morning about a guy who took a girl on a date and told her that he wants to take her to go meet his dad. The problem was he failed to tell this date that visiting the dad entailed going to the cemetery because he passed. And he wanted to do this at midnight, by the way. Not weird at all. Well, can you imagine? She did not want to go out with him again. Yes, Brooke and Jubal in the morning. They're all skits. Yeah, they are pretty funny, though. And I hate the fact that they're not a radio show anymore. I guess I heard, I don't know if this is true. I wasn't there. But the rumor was Jubal got fired, and I don't really know why. And I'm not going to speculate on that. I think the show's really cool, and I wish they were still doing it. And I understand that Jubal has his own show now. It's called something like The Best of Jubal or something. And he does his own show, and he still does. He just calls it. Oh, he still does it. He can't call it the second date update, but he calls it something else, and it's the same thing. But like I was saying, this set right here is going directly in my city. Like I'm probably a few weeks away from putting it in the city because I'm building shops right now. I built the surf shop, and then I'm going to have another shop here, and then I'm not sure if I'm going to do the shrimp shack attack or not, but I'm going to do something like really. It's going to be really close to that area, this building right here. And I also have another beach house. It was a 3-in-1 creator thing. So yeah, if I can, I'll do that one too, next to it. But that beach is going to be really long. So son of a beach. Bless your heart. Yep, that's definitely. Oh, okay. What's behind door number 2? I think they're using the. Oh, I did not hear that. Okay, well, you know a little bit more about the situation than I do. I think the reason why he got taken off the show because there was some SA involvement. I am sad to hear that, and I'm not saying like I know it's true or anything. I'm just saying if that's the case, yeah, that's disturbing. Okay, so we have a ceiling fan. This little thing right here, I think that's pretty cool. I'll have to steal that idea and put it in some other buildings of mine. Rain is coming down. Are you guys are there any hurricanes on the horizon, John? I mean, I haven't kept up. I don't know. And this all alleged because I don't know 100% fact, but I did hear that. Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to say too. I'm not trying to drag the guy's name through the mud because I have no idea. I actually like his humor. I think he's a good guy. I'm just saying that if it's true, I'm sorry. I'm sad. Okay. No, not until August, September, or November. Okay. Well, I think hurricanes are really fascinating, and my personal opinion, not scientific, is that I think the reason the Bermuda Triangle is so mysterious is because I think the majority of those ships that were lost before we had radar and stuff, I think they actually ran into hurricanes. That's what I think. I don't think the Bermuda Triangle is as mysterious as everyone wants to make it out to be. I think it was just, they didn't have satellites, they didn't have weather forecasts really. So I mean, hey, how do you explain the unexplained? You make it mysterious and call it the Bermuda Triangle. But what is it really? Probably just a natural weather phenomenon. Oh, so my video might be delayed for the city. I ordered parts from Bricklink, and I've got the seller who's not responding. So I've got the parts on order, which means my money's tied up, and the guy's not communicating, and so I'm probably going to have to file what's called a non-shipping seller, and an NSS, as they call it on Bricklink. Because I mean, again, I'm not trying to be a hard ass about it, but dude, come on, man. I mean, I gave you the money without delay. Send me my parts without delay. I need my stuff. Anyway, if the pieces don't come in on time, this Wednesday's video for the oh my gosh, the city could possibly get delayed. So sorry about that if that's what happens. Don't know. I do like these little birds. I think that's pretty cool. got very little left to do on this set, and it's going to be done. However, we have one more small little set after this one. Okay, well that's weird. I've got three pieces left over, but I don't see anything that would indicate where I left it out. Let's go. I'm going to go through the instructions real quick again because it's not a very big set, and see if I can't figure out where I messed it up. Oh, I think I know where I messed up. Let me jump ahead to that spot. Yeah, that's where I messed up. Shoot. All right, well, we'll just fix it real quick. Not too big of a deal. And the next set we're going to build is also going to be going into the city really rather soon. All right, so we got this little beach house done. It's got a little jet ski here. It's got a guy with a big old fishing pole. I don't know who she is, but she's part of the set. And we've got a big old tortoise there. All right, one more set to build. This one's really small. And then I got to run, guys, because, well, I got my appointment. So, all right, what do we have here? We've got the Coast Guard starter set. So let's get the instructions on the screen here, and let's get cooking. Are we sure this is the right set? Looks like there's way more pieces here than what. All right, well, let's just get it done. Let's make a mess on the floor, why don't we? All right, now we got this fine young filly of a lady. Looks like she's a police officer. A woman in uniform's hot. Real hot, let me tell you. Smoking hot. All right, so here we go. We got this. Next, we got a lifeguard, looks like. Put this guy together. He's well put together. All right, that was dumb. I'll stop. I'll quit while I'm ahead. All right, we got this guy here, Coast Guard guy, or a little, whatever. What I said earlier, lifeguard. And then we got a shark. Love these sharks. And last but not least, we got the surfer bum dude who is probably very happy that a certain drug is now legalized. Anyway, here we go. I don't know what I'm saying, guys. Well, actually, I do know what I'm saying. I'm tired. And I got a 40-minute drive in front of me to go to the doctor's, and then another 40 minutes back. And then whatever time, well, you guys know how doctor's offices do. You might show up on time, and they want you on time, but they're almost never on time. In fact, I love that Jerry Seinfeld episode when he talks about that. He's like, yeah, they take you to a waiting room. The big waiting room is where you first start off. Then they call you to put you in the smaller waiting room. And it is true. All right, so we have a little stand here. next we're going to build a, I don't know what this is, some sort of little vehicle here. Oh, man. Was wondering what did the wandering crab say when he finally made it back to the ocean? Long time no see. All right. I like it. Thanks for sharing that. Or as you would say, bless your heart. Or should I say the other thing that Yeti likes to say, and that is love, peace, and chicken grease. I'm only joking around, guys. All right, so okay, it looks like we got a little dune buggy. This is what this is. I was wondering what the heck it was. Okay, so we've got this little set built, and it comes with a, I don't think it's supposed to have an extra one. I'm going to put it in his hand. Okay, so here is the other one. We've got a lifeguard station where they sit with a life preserver on the back thing. We've got this guy here. It looks like he is some sort of lifeguard. And we've got the dune buggy thing, shark, a surfer, and a police officer. So that concludes this build and this live stream. I've got to get going. I got to get to my doctor's appointment. But remember, we will be doing this again tonight or tomorrow. Excuse me, it's got mixed up. And also, please check out my 3-in-1 review video. I put one out for about the dragon, the medieval dragon, which is set number 31161, and that's out right now. Released this morning. And what did the ocean say to the pirate? Nothing. It just waved. Okay. I got a really bad joke that I'll end this on. Do you know how do you know what the pirate said to get his sister laid? He said, "Scissor me, sister." All right. You guys enjoy. Be good to each other. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you on the next one.